What does the Carnival Pride ship have to offer? Welcome back to Voyage Cruise Travel. Today we're taking a special look at the Carnival Pride, a ship that marries comfort and affordability. With over 40 cruises to my name, I've got an eye for what makes a cruise memorable, and this tour, filmed before the ship's recent updates, will give you a glimpse into what the Carnival Pride ship is all about and if it is the ship for you. Let's get started. Start off on deck number 9, the Lido deck. Fantastic amenities await you on deck 9. If you like to stay active or are craving relaxation, this is the perfect spot for you. You'll find a 2-level gym and spa with state-of-the-art equipment. A jacuzzi in the center of the gym is free of charge. Of course, the spa treatments are additional. This is the Lido deck. And I'm going forward we're on the starboard side, which is the right side. It's quite peaceful here this early morning. There's nobody out. It's a beautiful sunrise. But as we are making our way to the aft of this ship, we will come across one of the main pools. And from there, you'll notice there's some lounge areas and a couple ping pong tables. And on the starboard side of this ship is the smoking section. And you can take a dip in the Apollo forward pool or the Venus main pool and soak up some rays. And while you're there, you can grab a refreshing drink at the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar or the Red Frog Rum Bar, or head over to Guy's Burgers and Blue Iguana Cantina for some delicious eats. You'll also find self-service soft serve. Across from Guy's Burgers is the Blue Iguana Cantina, which has really delicious breakfast burritos. Continuing aft, we run into the Mermaid Grill Lido buffet. That has everything from sandwiches to hot dishes, pizza, chef specials, and even a salad bar. Morning. Morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So this is about midship in the buffet area, and you can look down here, and there's elevators take you all the way to the Atrium lobby, and then there's the stairs here, and then there's just more beverages and omelets station, breakfast griddle I showed you. So the buffet is duplicated on either side. And furthest back is the Serenity Adult Only Retreat. It's a peaceful and quiet place to unwind for ages over 18, and you can relax there. There is a bar as well. I am on the port side. So that gave you an idea of the buffet. It was breakfast time, it's busy. This is really a pretty spot. My only complaint is it's very popular, so it's hard to get a chaise lounge, and they have so many in here, it feels really crowded. So I'd rather sit at the other pools that are not quite as crowded. You can get one of these, I guess it's pretty nice. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but it's right at the aft of the ship, and you can see the wake when you are moving. It's really nice. There's the kids slide area. So I would say this Serenity area, it's one of my favorite. It looks really nice. The only problem is, like I say, it gets a little crowded, but at this point of the day, it's beautiful. Love the early mornings, they're so peaceful. It's not that sunny out, but it's a little bit, you can see the sun a bit. It's beautiful. And then we are back at the pool, back at Guy's. This is the Lido deck. And now we are on to deck 10. And if you're in the mood for a fancy dinner midship, on deck 10 you'll find David's Steakhouse. And if you walk all the way to the aft, you will find the sports deck that connects to deck 11. And here you'll find Carnival Waterworks with 2 big water slides. So this is called the Green Thunder. Other slide, like it's 10 and 11 that are the actual slide areas. You go up the stairs. So we are here on deck number 11, and this is actually at the splash zone area, and also where there's 2 slides here for kids. It's one of my favorite sections because it's nice and compact and pulled together, but also it's a great place for kids to have fun, even for adults. So, there you hear the water behind it, so it's a lot of fun. This is a good place to come to cool off and just get wet. And at the forward part of deck 11, you'll find the jogging track, mini golf course, and basketball court. So whether you're looking for a quick workout or just some fun in the sun, this area has something for everyone. Let's make our way to deck 1. Deck 1, Butterflies Lounge. This is where you'll find your comedy club. There's a bar over here. So you'll find on deck 1 there is the Butterfly Lounge that I just showed, and that's for your comedy club or a disco at night sometimes. And also on deck 1 they have a laundry service. It's called a Launderette, and it costs $2 for the soap. I'm not sure what it costs for the actual washing, because you have to go through this process of inserting your card into the machine, and then it allows you to do a wash and a dry, and there's an ironing board there, and that's timed as well. The only problem was the actual soap was out. There wasn't any, so I'm not sure if you can go to guest services and find soap, but you might want to, if you are thinking of doing some laundry on your cruise, you might want to bring something with you just in case this happens. Because I see a lot of people using this, because some people, because we're in Europe, they've come earlier and spend a week, or they're going to stay later and spend a week, or they're doing back-to-back cruises, so laundry is kind of essential, and it's really nice to have this facility on board. So I was happy to find that, and that is on deck 1. On deck 2 you'll find a variety of dining and entertainment options. Here's the Winners Casino. It's very full in here most nights. I have never seen it empty. Right after the casino on the port side is the Skybox Sports Bar.
He's making his debut at centre half alongside Jack Hendry. I think under the circumstances of all the players that you just mentioned.
Lots going on in here, sports-wise. And then once out of the sports bar, you will run into the Red Frog Pub, where you can enjoy a pint. There's karaoke going on, live entertainment. Sometimes they do dance classes, and then there are also some games inside to enjoy. There's a Piazza cafe for all your coffee and pastry needs. This is the Piazza cafe. Do a lot of trivia here. Music trivia. And then we've got this casino on the starboard side. I was just on the port side, walking back through again. So again, on the right side would be the Skybox sports bar. It is very busy, like I said. They have a way to look at your bill here, and then an ATM machine. The midship Atrium Bar and lobby area is a very popular place to go to listen to music in the evenings. It has guest services and the shore excursion desk right there. So it's guest services, the shore excursion desk, generally the stage where you can find entertainment, and it's all around the bar area. Get your sushi fix at the Bonsai Sushi restaurant. And as you walk further to the aft, you'll enjoy the Alchemy Bar for a fun cocktail. Interesting little memorabilia collector items here. And finally, the very aft is the Normandy restaurant for main dining. So that is your deck number 2. It's a big dining room. So now we're headed forward on deck 3. Deck 3 has the Taj Mahal main show lounge where you can catch some fabulous entertainment, and that is located forward. Or if you're looking for a place to relax, check out the Sunset Garden Interior Promenade. It's a great place to come for relaxation. It's quiet and sunny. It's a peaceful place. You can't really, there's no food around, but it's a good place to come read or do some work. Forward on deck 3. This is the port side of deck 3. It's also a nice area just to, I don't know if they put chairs out here. A wooden deck. That's pretty. It's Catacolon. Also is on the port side a arcade. Of course, it's for cost. Lots of things in here. And then as you exit the warehouse, you'll run into the piano bar where they have entertainment and piano karaoke every night. It's a popular venue. Now we're on the starboard side. There's some seating areas here. Straight ahead is the theater. To the right is the sunset room. On the starboard side again. And looking this way is the warehouse I just went through. To the left of that is the piano bar. And now we're walking towards the aft of the ship. And if you need to go shopping, they have the Via Veneto Promenade and Cherry on Top shop that has all kinds of different candies, and then there's many different stores there. There's the alcohol for sale, Cherry on Top candy, Portside liquor and tobacco, beauty and fragrance. The Carnival store. We have Front Street fine jewelry and watches.
Morning.
Morning. There's accessories. Of deck 3. And here kind of midship is some elevators. We're right here. All the pictures out right over here against the walls. So all the pictures they have them categorized. kind of a panoramic view of the Atrium area on deck 2. And also there's the Raphael foyer lounge for just another lounge to relax. I'm walking on the port side. Far aft, you'll find the upper deck of the Normandy main dining room, which spans decks 2 and 3. And now we're headed to deck 4, upper level to the theater. So you can come up here and sit in the balcony. This theater is tiered, so it's 4, 3, and 2. You can get in on the levels. 2 is the bottom there. That's a lot of seating. It's not usually that full, but so we're on 4 right now. So from laundry to dining to drinks to entertainment and everything, it is packed with excitement and fun. Deck 4 is where the Circle C Kids Club is located for preteens, while Deck 5 has the Camp Ocean for younger children. There is something for everyone on this ship. I can't really go in there, but they do have something called Camp Ocean, and then the Penguins for ages 2 to 5. Also on Deck 10 you will find a Club O2, which is for teens. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of Carnival Pride. With so much to do and see, it's impossible to be bored. And as our journey comes to an end, it's important to remember that travel is not just about visiting new places, but also about broadening our horizons and connecting with people from all walks of life. It's beautiful weather here, and I can't wait to show you what else I find on the Carnival Pride. So make sure you check out my playlist. And if you have found value in this video, if it has been entertaining or you've learned something, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps out my channel, and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.